For many young lawyers, finding time to fit civic engagement into your life and practice can seem daunting. You already have so many other demands on your time and energy. Between figuring out how to manage a legal practice, learning legal nuances and practical skills, and trying to find a balance between work and everyday responsibilities of life. Where does civic engagement fit in? It fits however you make it. Start by acknowledging that civic engagement can take many forms, some large and involved, others small and straightforward. Recognize that all types of civic engagement contribute to improving our society, and they matter. Fitting civic engagement into your practice does not take setting out on day one to change the world in one fell swoop. Simply put, being civically engaged as a young lawyer just takes doing. Even one little task, such as an hour of volunteering on a campaign or for a nonprofit, they matter, they contribute. Many small tasks ultimately combine into something greater. Here are 5 practical tips for incorporating civic engagement into your practice as a new or young attorney. First, start small. Civic engagement does not have to mean running for political office, managing a contested campaign, heading a multi-million-dollar nonprofit board, or taking on an extensive pro bono case. It can be as simple as volunteering 1 hour a week at a homeless shelter, or one Saturday morning canvassing a neighborhood to register people to vote. Understand that even small actions can have an impact in your community and are a great way to start making civic engagement part of your practice. Find a small task that is not too overwhelming or seemingly impossible to fit into your busy practice and life, and start there. 2, follow your passion. Seek out civic engagement opportunities that speak to you, whether it's assisting victims of domestic violence with securing protective orders, volunteering at an animal rescue, or lobbying for an issue such as funding for legal aid. Identify causes or issues that you feel strongly about and are excited to support. As a young attorney, you have so many demands in your time. It is much easier to carve out in a busy schedule for causes that you enjoy supporting. By purposefully choosing civic engagement activities that you believe in, your commitment will be greater, you will find the task more satisfying, ultimately do a better job. 3, respect your schedule. Understand the ebbs and flows of your practice and find civic engagement opportunities that fit the nature of your schedule. For example, litigators often have erratic schedules. They're at the whim of the court. On the other hand, transactional practices may be steadier with predictable busy periods at year-end or around set government filing deadlines. Identify the nature of your schedule and respect it. For more erratic schedules, there's a danger that if you commit to a block of time in a given period, such as assisting with a large nonprofit event, and a busy period in your practice unexpectedly hits, you may not have the availability to satisfactorily fulfill both your work and civic engagement opportunities. Instead, consider opportunities that are spread out over a longer period of time, such as ones requiring an hour or 2 every week, or an evening once a month. Those type of engagements may be easier to manage with your schedule. So examine the typical time demands of your practice and find opportunities that work with it, not against it. 4, develop skills. Use your civic engagement opportunities to build new skills that complement your professional development. Identify areas in which you need more help and seek civic engagement opportunities that will help you advance. Need practice comfortably talking to strangers? Canvass for a political candidate. Want to develop better organizational or planning skills? Head a bar association committee or assist with a nonprofit event. Your civic engagement involvement is the perfect opportunity to build skills that young lawyers may not otherwise have the opportunity to develop early in their career. Cultivate relationships. Civic engagement opportunities are a wonderful way to build meaningful relationships in your community. If you move to a new city after graduating law school, consider looking to civic engagement opportunities as a way to meet like-minded individuals in your new community. Additionally, civic engagement relationships that are properly cultivated may grow into business relationships down the road. A mistake made by many young attorneys is thinking that business development does not yet apply to you. While you may not be expected to bring in work or clients now, a senior associate does not simply wake up 6 or 7 years into practice and find clients. Client development is all about building genuine relationships over time, and civic engagement opportunities that you engage in now are the perfect opportunity to start that process. For example, by serving on a nonprofit board with other young professionals, you have the opportunity to form relationships, friendships with like-minded individuals even, that as you all grow more established in your professions, can morph into client relationships. Consider that a senior associate's new client may be someone that associate first met while volunteering for a nonprofit or political campaign. When they first met, they are both young in their careers, but based on that common volunteer experience, they developed a friendship and mutual respect. Now, years later, the client holds a senior position in a large international company and sends that senior associate work. With thoughtful consideration of which civic engagement opportunities excite you, fit into your schedule, and promote your development of skills and relationships, civic engagement can not only fit into your practice, but also become a vital component of your success as an attorney. It just takes doing.